Hi, this is Scott Brooks from SellingInternetProducts.com. Today I'm going to give you some tips for having multiple niches in your sales funnel. Now, most people in internet marketing, they come on board in this business and they have one particular niche in mind. And for instance, let's say it's ebook writing. Teaching people how to write ebooks, teaching people how to publish ebooks. Now, over time, they realize they're going to have to teach their subscribers how to drive traffic in order to sell their ebooks. And then maybe over time they'll teach people how to actually convert their ebooks into other types of information products such as MP3s, video courses, etc. And so these are three separate niches. They can stand alone pretty much, but to meet the needs of your subscribers, you really have to involve other sub niches. Now, what I'm referring to is something a little bit different than this. When I speak of multiple niches, I'm actually referring to setting up three separate businesses. And this sounds quite intimidating, but it's really not. Let's use the same example. Ebook niche. Put info products here. And of course, somebody that in the ebook niche is not necessarily, an ebook is not necessarily an info product, only if it teaches people how to do something, and that's hence the information product. And same thing with information product. Information product can be an ebook if it's in written form, of course. We have traffic. So we have these three niches. But what I'm suggesting is something that's much more profitable than the typical way we go about doing things, which we have one niche and then we touch on other niches. If you're teaching people how to write an ebook and your subscribers want to learn how to drive traffic in order to sell ebooks, well, there may be something you may have to send them content here and there to teach them how to drive traffic, teach them how to convert their product into different formats, so forth. But what if you had three totally different businesses? You had an ebook business. You had a subscriber list just for info products. You have a subscriber list only for traffic generation. You see, there's a lot more profit potential in this type of model, and one of which is you have more ideas for products. You can create a lot more products to meet the needs of all three of these totally separate niches. You can also combine. You can also cross promote to these niches. I mentioned earlier, someone that wants to learn how to write and publish ebooks, teach them how to format their ebooks and the different types of information products, teach them how to drive traffic. But you can also cross promote these, and you can also, this is the cool thing, you can build these businesses all at one time. This is the great thing about this. And then eventually you can sell higher ticket products. You could not, for instance, an e-course. You can create an e-course that gives a subscriber the entire package, the whole enchilada. You're teaching them how to create ebooks, information products, drive traffic. See, that's all totally related. And you can actually market an e-course to all three of these businesses at one time. That's the cool thing about this model. You see, if you just have an ebook niche and then you touch on different sub niches and here and there, it's not the same. But if you have three different lists in your autoresponder, three different niches, totally different businesses that you're building all at one time, the profit potential skyrockets. E-courses, you teach people actually home study courses. Writing is pretty horrible today. Coaching. Even add consulting to that list. And so you see that it's just incredible, some of the ideas that hopefully is running through your mind now what you can do with this. So of course you can also promote these to individual lists, and then you can promote them, as I said earlier, to to all three at one time. And so, you know, what I found that over time, actually when I started out back in 2004, you know, I had one niche. Actually, my niche was it was solely ebook writing, teach people how to write ebooks, how to publish ebooks. And then I did branch out into these other niches. So this is actually my example right here. But I really wish I could have gone back and started my model this way. And I've since actually kind of converted my whole business model to this format, and it works fantastic. And you may be thinking, well, how in the world, if I'm a one person, I run my business by myself, there's no one else that helps me, how can I possibly pull this off? But you can, and I will, in the next video, I'm going to show you how you can do this. I'm going to give you some tips. This is going to be good stuff, some tips for promoting all three of these businesses at one time if you're going solo, if you're all by yourself. And it's not as hard as you think. But you have to be organized. To pull this off now, it takes much organization, a really, really good plan, but the potential is incredible. So check out that next video, the part 2 of this little mini-series here on creating multiple niches in your business model. Thanks for watching. Take care.